So some of you may know that Opeth is my favorite band ever, and it's not just one of those like, oh, they're my favorite but they're not the best. No, in my opinion, the best band to exist on planet Earth. And yeah, they're releasing their new album. They're doing the singles now. It's very cool about this album is they're doing Swedish and English versions. I heard the first song they released, Heart in Hand. Today I'm going to react to the new one, Dignity, which I haven't heard at all. It's been out for a bit though. I don't want to listen to them too much because I kind of did that with Sorceress. So I'm, trying to save it for when the album comes out. So I'll just listen to this once, react to it, and then boom. I'm going to do the Swedish version because Mikael said that the Swedish version was like the ultimate original. It's like the original copy. And the English was just kind of an afterthought, which honestly I feel like they should have just done it in Swedish. Without further ado, let's get going. Alright boys, 3, 2, 5. It's quite the opening. There's like a whole video too, so the drums are fantastic. Not really too big on the vocals though. I'm not really a fan of like that, like just like a audio clip thrown into a song, like over the track. Like it's kind of cool when it's like added to the track, but when it's just kind of like over everything, it's a little weird. My consensus with Heart in Hand was it was better than like the average track on Sorceress, but it's nowhere near as good as Pale Communion, which in my opinion, out of all their like new Opeth albums, like when they stopped being metal, Pale Communion is by far the best. Sorceress has some really good tracks, but it also has a lot of not great stuff on it. This is definitely more exciting than Heart in Hand. It's like a lot more in your face and just epic. Mikael already said that there would be no metal vocals on this, so I guess he saved us the curiosity or the stress. Oh, yeah. Wouldn't be Opeth without some acoustic guitar and lutes or sections. Okay. I don't know what the deal is because I watch some reactions and the people pause it in between and some people don't. And there's something with copyright, but my biggest complaint with Heart in Hand was the vocals. And it's not even that they're clean, but I just think he doesn't sound nearly as good as he used to. He sounds very similar to what he did on Sorceress, and his voice on Sorceress just didn't do it for me. It's way too... He doesn't have the, excuse the meme, the sorrow like he does on like something like Damnation. And here it's very similar. Yeah, so let's. Oh, I love the video though. It's really creative. I'm trying to pronounce the Swedish name. I'm not even gonna try. Is that a unicorn? That is a unicorn. That little lick was very Opeth. Or whatever it was. It's a good riff. Okay. That is a much better vocal performance. Okay, those nice bass licks in there. That whole section like made this whole song like come together really well. Like the first stuff was good, but that section that we're still not even out of is like fantastic. It just has a great vibe. It has a sick riff. His vocals are so much better. It sounds like he cares a lot more in that section and he's just going for it. And there's the droning guitars. Sounds almost like it's tremolo picked, but I'm not sure. It's some very affected guitars and like a wall of sound in the background, and it's just filling everything, and it just sounds really nice. And the drums and the bass are just all grooving together, and then the production it just really works. And I think so far, I think I would put this way above Heart and Hand. It's just a lot more cinematic. Ooh, that was cool. Wait. What was that? I think I heard a scream in there. I wasn't sure though. It's kind of buried. The bass, Martin is killing it on the bass. He does the little Opeth flick where you like do the power chord shape and then you like slide up a little bit to the ninth and then go back. Like the shaker. They're ending it the same way they ended Burden, with just a bunch of people laughing for some reason. Okay, that was really good, I have to say. Heart and Hand to me was like just slightly above average. It was like fine, like I would accept that. Like I wasn't mad. I was like, this is pretty good, but like I wasn't like, you know, it wasn't too hard to not listen to it. And it wasn't, I was gonna be like, alright, this album is gonna be like maybe a little bit better than Heritage. Definitely better than Sorceress, but nowhere near Power Communion, and definitely nowhere near their old stuff. This was really good. I don't know. This is probably even like better than maybe some of the weaker tracks in Pale Communion, like some of the ones that I just forget about, like River, and stuff like that. But I don't think it's as good as like Eternal Rains Will Come. That song's still one of their best, and it's not good as anything on Damnation or their metal stuff, or like Blackwater Park or Ghost Reveries. But that was really impressive. I want to go back and hear that thing I thought was a scream. It probably wasn't. That'd be weird if this is the one album where it says beforehand there's no screams, then there is one. But his vocals definitely sound a lot better in that middle section. It was just that beginning part where he was doing like the really soft stuff. It just sounded a little not that great. But yeah, that was Dignity, or Svekets Prins. I butchered that, but yeah, that was new Opeth. Favorite band. Can't wait for their album to come out. September 27th.